Hi guys, welcome back for another reaction video. This time around, I am checking out a viewer requested video. I've had quite a few requests for this artist. They're called Oribit. They are a Swedish band, which is weird to me because they kind of have evaded my radar, and I don't know how that's possible. I follow the Swedish scene pretty heavily, so I'm pretty well versed in the bands that are over there. I've seen as well on the Sweden Rock Festival page that people are just bombarding Sweden Rock requesting this band to be added to their lineup for next year. So I think it's time to check them out, and I've even had personal friends coming to me asking me to check this band out. So I didn't even go look them up because I didn't want to get any kind of preconceived notions on who they are or what I expect them to sound like or anything like that. I don't know who's playing in the band, so this is just going to be a first complete reaction to this band for me, and we'll dive into the details on them later on. If you guys know this band, and if you're some of the viewers that have asked me to check them out, fire away below in the comments and let me know what I need to know about this band. What part of Sweden are they from? Who's in the band? How long have they been making music? Is there other music out there that I should be checking out? Because I don't know how these guys have escaped my radar. So without further delay on this, if you're brand new to the channel today, welcome. If you are returning and watching new videos with me today, welcome back as well. And you guys, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, just click that subscribe button below. If you want to get notified, there's a bell next to that. Click that. It'll let you know when any time content's pressed on here. Without further ado, let's just dive on into Oribit and see who these guys are and how the heck they escaped me. So this track is called Carvings. it. Now I'm really wondering how these guys have escaped my radar, because this is definitely along the lines of the Swedish bands that I like to listen to. You know, a lot of people are saying they're the best band to come out of Sweden in a long time, and I can't say I 100% agree with that because of the bands that I hear all the time coming out of Sweden. There's so many good bands that I listen to. I mean, you know, you've got new music out from Kill the Kong. There's so much good stuff. EWO, Eyes Wide Open, just put out a new album. There's so much good stuff. And then you've got the Halo Effect just dropped their first single. Dark Funeral is working on a new album. Mephisto has just finished wrapping up recording their new album. Like, there's just so much going on in the Swedish scene that, you know, there's always something really cool coming out. I know Evergreatest did a new album. It's like, yeah, there is a ton of great music in the Swedish scene. But damn, these guys, yeah, I liked what I heard, and they actually sound like what I would expect when it comes along the lines of like Sweden Rock Festival, the Nemesis stage where Studio Framgent to have these guys on that Thursday. Sounds like one of the bands you would expect to find there. Wow, they definitely some fresh new stuff. It'd be interesting to see what else they have out there. This was, again, my first reaction to them. The first track I've heard. I don't know the band, and as I'm looking at the artists, you know, as they're playing along, I didn't recognize any faces. So I'm not sure anything else about this band. So I'm going to go dig that up and find out now, because I did like the sound. I do think they're a good band, and I think that's something fresh and new, as in a newer band coming up out of Sweden that people should keep their eyes on. So I'll dig more into these guys. So for those of you coming here that do know the Oribit culture, and if you happen to be part of the Oribit culture and you're coming here to check this out, fire away below. Let me know all about the history of the band. What other tracks out there should I be dialing into? And yeah, this is a really cool reaction that you guys requested, and I dug it. I think you guys saw me banging my head a little bit there. It was, yeah, nice, refreshing feel. So thank you again, Sweden, for never letting me down. Yeah, that's my region of rock and metal. Definitely the metal scene there. Yeah, that's one of my big areas that I keep an eye on. So guys, let me know. For those of you who just saw this band with me for the first time, what did you think of the Oribit culture? Have you got other bands you think sound like them from the same area around Sweden that you like, that you think they should be heard of? Other areas of the world that you're from in your local regions? What bands do you have that sound like this band, or something in that kind of genre that you think need to have people getting some eyes on them? So without anything else left on this one, thanks guys for the cool reaction request, and I'm going to dig into some more Oribit culture. I think they're a good sounding band. So I'll see you guys on the next reaction review. Bye.